Okay, so Saturday's the 13th of February, and a little update on what I'm going to do this weekend. As you can see, the bike's pretty much stripped. I've welded in the frame loop. For getting ready to do sort of bits and pieces in the frame, but I'm going to have to put that aside because I need to do some bits and pieces ready to send off the bits for the wheels. I have to say a huge thank you to Max and his team at British Standard Cupboards and Plain English Kitchens. Their donation has covered the cost of doing the wheels, and to Warren at Central Wheels, who's done me an amazing price on the wheels and tyres. So I'll be excited to show you when those come through. Also, you can see I bought a set of forks that match my bike. So we'll now be running the CB500 RR front end from 2003-2004. Twin disc setup, so I need to get this all sorted out and work out what needs to be made spacer wise for the guys at Fastech to sort that out for me, so a huge thank you to them. Also need to get the right bearings from All Balls, but I'm on the case with that, speaking to them in America. So that's just a quick update of where we are. Still at about 25% on the funding side of things, so we need to have a sort of push on that if we can to get the last bit of money I need to get the bike done. I've got enough to get going for now, but the more money I have, the better the bike I produce, and the more money we can raise for Inspire Suffolk. So let me get on. So my plan for today is to finish stripping down the frame for the bike. I need to look at the hubs as well. I've got bearings for those, but they all need to be sandblasted and painted, ready to be sent off to Central. I've also got to measure up for the front axle and spacers, so we can run the twin disc setup on the front. I'm going to take the tank with me this week and get that prepped ready for paint. That's obviously not priority at the moment. Other than that, I think I'm going to take the barrel off the engine as well and see what size the rings are. Because I've been told the bike's been bored out, so if it is bored out, it might be a little bit harder for me to find a set of rings and a head gasket, but we've got plenty of time to do that. And other than that, I'm just going to try and keep warm because it is very cold today. Okay, so a couple of parcels have arrived for the bike, and I can show you guys now what we're buying. So the biggest change on my bike is the suspension. So my plan is to run exactly the same setup as the CB500. Take a bit of work, so I'm going to have to get some bits and pieces manufactured for this. But it means better suspension and braking for the bike. So you have the calipers. Be twin caliper at the front. And we also have the yokes for the bike. So there we are, there's the first upgrade that's been paid for by crowdfunding. So here's the result of 5 minutes in the sandblaster. Pretty much ready to go. Just need to drop the bearings out and give it prep for paint. Okay, so here's where I leave the engine on Saturday the 13th. Unfortunately, I've got an issue that the head doesn't seem to want to come off. I think it's stuck on a couple of the lugs, so I'll have to think about that. But as we thought, pistons are oversized. I'm making out 61 mil.